tomorrow, I'm okay. I
No
don't have
problem.
any problem.
At least I'll try to close some pending concept is there, na? 30
Sure,
minute session,
no
at least
problem.
I'll try to
Yeah,
close.
no problem.
So yesterday, I'm sharing my screen. Recording started now. Okay, yesterday, so what we have done? So we have installed IBM WebSphere application server, and we have installed plugin, and we install IHS, correct? So this configuration is done. So IHS, this is IHS box. For example, this is a plugin, and this is a VAS. So once we install all these three packages, after that, what we have done, we have tried to configure, or we try to establish the communication between these three components. So for that purpose, so what we have done, I have logged in into the DMGR console. So in that DMGR console, so I went to the servers, where server types. Inside that, there is an option called web servers. In that web server, we have created the web servers, correct? At the time of creating the web server, so at the time of creating the web server, so what are the values we have given and what are the paths we have given? That we will recollect once. So at the time of creating that, so what we have done, so we have specified the path of your plugin. So that means where your plugin has been installed, and we have specified the path of our IHS, correct? So these two values we have given. What we have given? We have given the path opt/plugins. So, and we have given for IHS details, we have given IHS path as OPT and IHS. Along with that, we have given the HTTP port also. We have specified these values. So after specifying these values, so what we can able to do means we can able to start and stop your IHS using DMGR console. Using DMGR console, we try to stop the IHS, right? So that we are able to do with the console itself. So you no need to go to the server of where you have installed your IHS. You no need to run the commands. Okay, with the help of DMGR console, you can operate your IHS also. That we have seen in yesterday's class. And also we have seen how to generate the plugin file and how to propagate the plugin file using DMGR console. So in yesterday's class, we have propagated, we have generated and propagated the plugin-cfc.xml file. So this we have discussed in yesterday's class. Okay, up to this we are done. See here, when you review this diagram, when you review this flow chart, okay, so this flow indicates that both the ways. This diagram indicates that the connectivity is there, or the communication happened with your WebSphere application server to your DMGR and to your IHS. But when you can see here, from your IHS to the plugin, there is no communication. There is no connectivity. So this connectivity, so we need to do it now. How we will do, we will see. So as I shown in yesterday's class, in httpd.config file, so in last two lines, we'll define the path of your plugin-cfc.xml file, and it will define the load module. Load module is nothing but it will define the protocol or it will define the mechanism how you can connect to your IHS. So that is a standard process which you need to follow. Okay, for that purpose, I'm going to I'm logging into my server by using VMware. Let it come up. So any doubts up to now, just guys let me know. Hope yesterday's class is clear. So you are able to understand, right? So we'll see.
Yes.
So in today's class, we will see how to configure IHS to the plugin, and we'll deploy one application. Then we will access that application and we'll see. Okay. Two. Two dot 68 253 dot 13. 1 second, guys. Hello. Okay, sorry guys. So now I have connected to my Linux box. So what I'm going to do, so I'll try to start my DMGR. I'll start my DMGR. Second. Let me try to access. This is a old one.
9062, I guess, Gautam.
62. Huh?
I guess 62.
Yes, 9062.
Correct 62. Seven. Sorry. What is the mistake which we
Node
did?
agent.
Anyone?
How to start node agent?
No, no, no. We did some mistake. We are using local host. We need to use the IP address, right? Why? Because the DMGR is running on the Linux box. Understood?
Correct. Yeah, got it.
68 dot 53 dot something. Okay, so I got that. See, logged in into this, expand this, go to server types, web servers, click on web servers. Click on web servers. So here you can see the web server which we have created yesterday. If you want to start this, you can start this. Before that, you have to start the node agent. And we can, okay. So if you start, you can start it from here. So if you want to generate and propagate the plugins, you can generate the plugin file here and you can propagate the plugin file. That means whenever you have done some new deployment, some creation of new servers, creation of new JVMs, any changes in with respect to the environment or with respect to your application server, okay. So at that time, you have to generate your plugin and you have to propagate the plugin. Why? Because your plugin doesn't know if you have done some changes in your application server. Okay, so to get this notified to your plugin that these changes has been done and these new features has been added, this new JVMs had been added, new application has been deployed. So to get it notified to the plugin, what you will do means you will generate the plugin and you will propagate the plugin. That means when you click on generate plugin, it will generate the plugin-cfc.xml file. So that file will get generated with the updated or the latest configurations which is available in your application server. That means if you have deployed a new application, if you created a new servers, all those details will be captured in the plugin-cfc.xml file when you generate your plugin file. So propagate is nothing but copying the file to the plugin path. That's it. So when you click on generate, plugin file will get generated in the DMGR location where your DMGR profile has been created. There it will be created. So when you click on propagate, that file will be copied to your plugin web server definition path. In plugin web server definition path, it is going to copy. So if it is installed in separate box also, it will get copied. Okay, you don't need to worry on that. If you want to start, you can click on start your IHS and you can stop your IHS. Okay, now we are going to see how we can establish communication between your IHS and the plugin. So for that purpose, now it got started. So you can start it. So for that purpose, what you need to do, you need to go to the place where your IHS has been installed. Go to the config directory. So I went to OPT IHS conf directory. In this directory, I have my http.config file. In this file, I am going to do some changes. I'm going to in this file, I'm going to define the plugin -cfc.xml file path manually. But in Windows, when we install IBM 7.0 version, so we haven't given that value because there is a reason. So when you install on GUI mode, when you are installing your plugin, okay, in GUI mode, it is asking you to specify the location of your http.config file. It asks you to specify the installation path of your IHS. It asks you to specify the port number of your HTTP server and your admin server port number. And at the time of installing your plugin, it is asking you to specify the path of your DMGR and it is asking to specify the path of your VAS where it is installed. So that means the plugin will gather all the information before it gets installed in the lower version. But when you install with imcl command, with that command, you are not providing any details with respect to your IHS and with respect to your application server, correct? You need to manually do the configuration. You need to manually integrate with your components. Which components? IHS and application server with the plugin. So that's why you need to specify the paths of your plugin-cfc.xml file in your http.config file manually. For that purpose, before doing any changes to any file in the real-time environment, even a small letter, if you are going to change also, you need to take a backup, then proceed with your activity. This is the best practice which you need to follow in the real-time environment. You have to take the backup if you are doing anything on that file. So I am using a command called cp-p. Okay, I am taking the backup of that file with this command. Now you can try lsfnlrt. See, now this is the backup file and this is the original file. So you just read this file first. So if you use cat, it will open the file and it will display, it will prompt you the details or the data which is available in the file. If you want to read line to line, so you can use a command called less. So if you enter, it will go to the next line like that. It will be very useful. See, now I can see the file. I'm clicking enter. So it will show less fields. If you click on enter, it will prompt all the fields which you can see. Okay. So you need to navigate to the, you no need to navigate to in the backwards to read the content. It is not required in the less command. If you want to read the file content, you can use less command, which is in a readable, it will be user friendly command. Okay, this is the last line. In the last line, the last, it ends with if module. It doesn't have any location of your plugin file. So what you need to do, so you can go back and see in your VAS 7 what are the values available. That means what we need to give. You can go back, go to and see here. Copy this. By using this, we can create the values what we need to keep in the existing server. Okay, 1 second. I'll open a notepad. Okay, so this is the one which is available in the Windows box which we have which we installed before, like which we learned in the earlier classes. So now this line I am updating with our installation paths. So where is our, what I can say, where is our plugin has been installed, I'll go to that path. So in this path, you have the plugin-cfc.xml file where it is available opt plugin config web servers. Copy this one, replace the path here. Absolute path you need to specify. Okay, this is completed. So now I need to update this one along with this. Here you need to load the modules. So it will be in Windows, it will be use a DLL. When it comes to Linux box, it uses SO file. So we'll see what SO file and where it is available, that we'll see now. Okay, this file will be available in the see here in plugins bin directory. In plugin bin directory, you have the SO file. What is the SO file? Mode underscore vas underscore ap22 underscore http.so. This file location you have to specify. I'm specifying it here. Slash, and we have to give the absolute path. Okay. Now these two lines you need to add in your http.config file. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going back to the http.config file path where it is available. It is available under opt ihs conf. I have the file. I took the backup. Now I am editing. I'm trying to edit the file by using a command called vi. Okay. So in the last in the last line, I'm going to add these two lines of the data in http.config file. For that purpose, if you want to go to the last in VA editor, you have to use a command called shift G. If you use shift G command, it will go to the end of the line. So now I am on end of the line. Okay, I'm going to write here. For that purpose, I'm going to enable the insert mode by clicking I letter. So now you can see in the down insert mode has been enabled. So I'll copy these two lines and I'll paste. I'm going to exit the insert mode by clicking an option called escape button. So now I have escaped from the insert mode. So I'm going to save by using WQ exclamatory. Okay, now I have saved this file. Now I am going to read this one. See, in the last two lines, I can see it got saved successfully. Now what I need to do, now I need to go back and I'll restart my IHS. If I did any changes in http.config file to get it affected, effective, you need to do the recycle. For that purpose, I'm stopping and starting my Apache server. Okay, now I have started it. Now I have started the file. So now we have successfully integrated or established communication between your IHS and the plugin. Okay, so this is how you can configure your IHS and your WebSphere application servers using plugins. Okay, in tomorrow's class, we will see by creating a server and we will deploy an application. We will try to access from here. We'll try to access by using IHS. We'll try to access the application which I'm going to deploy it in this web server, and we will get the confirmation that the request is passing from IHS to the plugin and from plugin to the WebSphere application server. This we are going to see in tomorrow's class, and then after that we will try to complete the fix pack concept in tomorrow's class. Okay, I'm not going to take more time today. I'm going to wind the class since people are having other calls maybe, so no worries. We'll try to connect tomorrow. Any questions, let me know, guys.
Gautam, can you open that diagram?
Hey, diagram, I have closed it.
Yeah, okay, no issue.
Sorry. You can
Okay,
ask
fine.
me. No worry.
Actually, first time when we are creating the infrastructure, అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం ఫస్ట్ టైం ఇన్ఫ్రాస్ట్రక్చర్ క్రియేట్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు మీరు చేశారు కదా వెబ్ సర్వర్ ఆ 2 లైన్స్ మనం పాత్ అవన్నీ చేసి అవి చేస్తాము.
అంతే కదా, అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఓన్లీ మనకు ఆ కమ్యూనికేషన్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ అవడానికి ఐహెచ్ఎస్ కి ప్లగిన్ ఎక్కడుందో తెలియదు కదా. సో అది మన ఐహెచ్ఎస్ కి ప్లగిన్ ఎక్కడుంది తెలియపరచడానికి ఆ ప్లగిన్ -cfc.xml ఫైల్ లొకేషన్ ఇస్తాం, http.config ఫైల్. ఎందుకంటే ఐహెచ్ఎస్ లో మనకి ఇంపార్టెంట్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ ఫైల్ ఏంటంటే http.config ఫైల్. సో నువ్వు ఐహెచ్ఎస్ రన్ అవుతుందంటే బేస్డ్ అపాన్ దిస్ http.config ఫైల్ వల్ల రన్ అవుతుంది అది. ఎందుకంటే దాని యొక్క లాజిక్, దాని యొక్క ఎవ్రీథింగ్ అనేది అక్కడే ఉంటుంది. లాజిక్ అనేది బిల్డ్ చేసి ఆ ఫైల్లోనే చేస్తాం మనం.
ఓకే ఐ గాట్ ఇట్, అది అర్థమైంది. ఇది మనం ఒకేసారి చేస్తాం అంతే, ఇన్ఫ్రా లెవెల్.
ఒకేసారి వన్ టైం యాక్టివిటీ. సి ఇన్స్టాలేషన్స్ అండ్ ఆల్ విల్ బి ద వన్ టైం యాక్టివిటీ.
ఓకే,
సి ఇది అందరికీ ఛాన్స్ రాదు. ఓకే,
Yes,
ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్ బిల్డ్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఇట్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ద స్క్రాచ్ నుంచి ఎవరికైతే ఛాన్సెస్ ఉంటాయో వాళ్ళు మాత్రం వర్క్ చేస్తారు
Ready
దాంట్లో.
చేస్తారు. దాంట్లో మనం అప్లికేషన్ ఎన్ని డిప్లాయ్ చేసుకున్నా దీన్ని మళ్ళీ మనం చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు.
అవసరం లేదు. మనం ఏమైతే చేస్తామంటే నీకు రిపీటెడ్ యాక్టివిటీ డిప్లాయ్మెంట్స్, ప్లగిన్ ఫైల్ క్రియేషన్స్ ఇవి కన్ఫామ్గా ఉంటాయి.
అవును, జనరేటివ్ ప్రాపగేషన్.
ప్రాపగేషన్ ఎప్పుడైతే నువ్వు కొత్త అప్లికేషన్ డిప్లాయ్ చేస్తావో అప్పుడు జనరేషన్ ప్రాపగేషన్ చేస్తావు.
చేస్తాం.
సో అదర్ నీకు సేమ్ అప్లికేషన్ రీడిప్లాయ్ చేసినప్పుడు చేయవు. ద సేమ్ అప్లికేషన్ XYZ అని ఉంది. సో కొత్త వర్షన్ మనం బిల్డ్ చేసాము. కొత్త వర్షన్ వచ్చినప్పుడు కంటెక్స్ట్ ఏం చేంజ్ అవ్వదు కదా. అప్లికేషన్ లాజిక్ చేంజ్ అయ్యి ఉండొచ్చు, అప్లికేషన్ కోడ్ చేంజ్ చేయొచ్చు, బట్ అప్లికేషన్ కంటెక్స్ట్ చేంజ్ చేయరు కదా. సో వెన్ దెర్ ఈస్ ఎ చేంజ్ ఇన్ ద కంటెక్స్ట్ ఆ టైంలోనే మనం ప్లగిన్ రీజనరేట్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఎందుకంటే ప్లగిన్ ఫైల్లో ఓన్లీ కంటెక్స్ట్ మెయింటైన్ చేస్తారు, నథింగ్ ఎల్స్. ఓకే రాజా, ఓకే శరత్, ఓకే ప్రసన్న, థ్యాంక్స్ ఫర్ జాయినింగ్.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Bye.